So you have a really awesome mock that you're wanting to make, and you're looking for Lego pieces. When you buy those pieces, perhaps from eBay or Bricklink, what do you not want on them? Well, one thing would be bite marks. Another thing would be dirt. Another thing would be scratches. And any other random nasty thing that you might find in a used Lego brick lot. So in this video, we're going to be talking about used versus new. Is it as simple as a used brick is a brick that has been used? It might be that simple. But let's talk about it, because there are sometimes that people have a discrepancy on what they count as new. Did I just do air quotes? Sorry about that. And this is in response to two things. We had a BrickTsar Answer Thingy question from Mardigrasman23 and from, let me look at it here, LukesBricks16. So I'm going to read you LukesBricks16 question, and I will refer you to a link in the cards to Mardigrasman23's video, which would be, if you're, it's right there. All right, so let's look at Luke Brick's question. He asked, I have a bat, but feel free, well, let's start over. He says, I have a hashtag bat. How do you feel? Wait, let me start over. He says, Luke's Brick16 says, how do you know if you have Lego parts that are used or new? Would it be that if the parts are played with a few times, it's used, or does it have to be quite scratched? I would like to know what you say, because I'm thinking of opening a Bricklink store to sell lots parts I don't need and would need to know what's used and what's not. All right. So the simple answer is, if you didn't take it out of the set, it's used. So in fact, even with used bricks, if it's got scratches, you gotta really list it and put it in the comment sections, all the scratches, or I mean, not every little scratch, but that it's scratched. You don't want to sell something even used without leaving a description, because there's different variations of used. I'm working on piecing together the Sell and Fly Marina. I did buy a used one, and it turned out some of the pieces are very used, so I want to substitute those so they'll look a little better when I get it built. I have another set that I bought. We just showed in a recent video. It was the helicopter from set 7477, the T1 Typhoon helicopter, and actually it's been on display for however long that set's been out. I think it's been over 10 years. I could probably wash it, because it's just the person built it once and they displayed it. It has got a ton of dust on it. I could wash it and those parts would look new, because they've not been played with. They've not been shuffled around and sorted. They would probably look new. I can't list that as new because it's used. It's been assembled. So what I'm going to do is to get a clear definition of what used is and new is from the actual Bricklink website. And I would like you to keep that in mind, especially if you sell on Bricklink. But keep in mind, I sell on eBay, and I once sold it was not a Lego item, it was a Thomas the Tank Engine item that I had bought at a secondhand store, and I just wanted to keep the track from this set, and I wanted to just sell the trains. And I thought I could list them as new, because literally I bought this set, I kept the track, I'm just selling the engines new and the cars that were in that set. I couldn't list, according to eBay's terms, it had to have the original packaging if I was reading that correct. I couldn't list it as new with it being open. Well, that's not the case with Lego, fortunately. With Lego pieces, they can be counted as new, but really you need to be the one that's taking them out. And if they've been shuffled around and sorted around a lot, then they probably aren't new. But let's read the right from Bricklink. So this is right from Bricklink, and we got different conditions for sets and parts, but it says new sets. It says they are assumed to be sealed unless otherwise stated in the description. So if you're listing a set as new, and it's not sealed, you better state that. For instance, maybe it's one that you bought and the seal's broken. It's still new, but you better you better put that in the description. And here's an interesting thing with this is not related necessarily to the used versus new, but you know that you cannot list a sealed set as complete. If you go to Bricklink and look at the checkboxes, you have the choice between sealed, complete, or incomplete. A sealed set cannot be listed as complete. It can't be complete or proven complete because you have to open it up to prove it. And if you've seen some of my videos and some that others have done where you've gotten either broken or damaged parts or even missing parts in a set, that is why. Even if a set is 40 years old and nobody's ever opened it, there's no guarantee that all the pieces are there. I've actually seen somebody open a set from 1975 and it was missing a piece. So yes, you can't list them as complete. But let's look at what a used set is here. It says a used set, it says the set has been opened, the inner bags are no longer intact, or was previously built. If the parts do show excessive wear, discoloration, excessive scratches, or other marks, this should be noted as well. And this can happen with brand new set. You could go buy a set today from Walmart, bring it home, open it up, take the parts out. Technically that would be new, but if there is any of these things, the scratches or discoloration, I would not list that as new, even though you took it right out of the box. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it with sets. It's the set has been opened, the inner bags are no longer intact, or it was previously built, so now it's used. Now what about parts? Well, it says new parts are brand new, taken directly from new sets, or were purchased as new in another form such as accessory packs or pick-a-brick, and have been handled only for sorting. These parts have never been used in any manner. If a minifigure is originally sold assembled by LEGO, its component parts after disassembly can also be listed as new. Do you hear that, minifigure people? There are certain ones of you out there that just get all in your feelings about these minifigures. I'm getting really close to the microphone for effect. It's new. I took it from the box. It's new. If I put it together, it's new. Don't get all upset about it, all right? Let's look at the minifig thing. It says minifigures are brand new, taken directly from new sets, or were purchased as new in another form such as accessory packs or pick-a-brick, and have been handled only for sorting. Minifigures may be listed as either assembled or unassembled. Doesn't mean you have to have it unassembled. It says clearly right there, minifigures may be listed as either assembled or unassembled. Used minifigures. Minifigures that have previously been used and are presumably in good usable condition. If the minifigures do show excessive wear, discoloration, excessive scratches, other marks, it should be noted in the comments field. Alright, so I think that's pretty self-explanatory, but it does kind of irk me that there are people that get upset if the minifigure's been assembled. I like to do that because it's easier to store them, and actually I think in some cases it protects them from damage. In other times it's better. I have tried to, more often than not, not put them assembled, but I also want to make sure all the parts are there. So either way, it's still new if you took it directly from the package. So when I go back to Luke's question, LukesBricks16's question, obviously if it's got scratches, you really don't need to be listing it as new, even if you took it out of a brand new set. In fact, there have been several times when, let's say, I've parted out multiple sets, and going through those, I see some parts that I really don't want to put in my inventory as new because I just don't like the way they look. You know, a good example of that would be a sticker sheet. How many times have you gotten a set with the stickers where the stickers are actually coming off inside the box? They're on the sheet. The sheet got folded up or wrinkled up because of the way LEGO just throws them in there. I can't sell those as new, even though they've never been used. See, so that is where the used and the new can get confused. because, you know, technically it's new, but it's been damaged or is otherwise not going to be perfect. Well, not perfect, but it's not going to be acceptable as a new item. So that's my personal feeling on that. Now, I want y'all to tell me in the comments below, what do you think of all this? I mean, I think it is pretty straightforward. I think that unless you have personally taken the items out of the box, you can't really list them as new, other than maybe you picked it up at the Pick-a-Brick. But even with the Pick-a-Brick wall at the Lego store, you know, people can be shuffling in those things and they can get all scratched up. So, you know, I'd be cautious about even listing those things as new. And if you took a set out of a box and you assembled it and then you want to take it apart and sell it, I think you'd still have to list it as used. I think in that case you would. So y'all tell me if I'm wrong about that or if you feel differently. I know that in some cases a person probably couldn't tell whether or not a part had actually touched another part and been assembled. But I think it would be best not to assemble a set and then take it apart and sell it as new. That's my only thing. So check out Mardi-Gras Man. He talked a lot about how, you know, even when you buy a new car, it's been driven. It's been test driven, but it's still new. But as soon as you drive it off the lot, it's used. I thought that was a good analogy. So I think with a Lego set, you take it out of the box, put the pieces in your store, it's still new. But once you assembled it, it's used. All right. So that's an interesting topic, I think, because a lot of us, we buy pieces. Nobody wants to buy, as I mentioned at the beginning, you don't want to buy dirty, scratched pieces without knowing it, at least. Now, you know, sometimes I do get damaged or scratched, or pieces are otherwise unattractive, but it's because I need them to complete a vintage set, and it's just hard to find those pieces. I have broken pieces over here on the shelf even, but that's a totally different story, maybe a topic for another video. Do you keep broken pieces? Do you have a Lego boneyard? I do. All right, thanks for watching this video. Be sure to check out Mardigrasman23 and his video on this topic as well, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.